What is going on, guys? My name is SpecHawk and thank you so much for tuning in to this video as we are going to break down episode 3 of Percy Jackson. I just love how this line from Sally continues to be a theme throughout the series. So here we finally have the scene where Percy goes to the Spirit of Delphi, aka the Oracle, to get a quest. Here we get to see all the lines from the prophecy of this season that was from the first book. I'm gonna continue to say this, the budget for this show is used very well, because look at this, this looks so good. The flying shoes, I love it. Now the thing with this episode is that it brought some huge changes from the original book, such as Alecto, aka Mrs. Dodds, being the monster that went after Annabeth, Thalia, and Luke all those years ago. And another one is how when Percy hears the line, "You shall be betrayed by the one who calls you a friend," it plays a huge part as to why Percy chose Annabeth and Grover in the quest. This episode just really did a good job with the trio. Now let's talk about Medusa, because she was one of the best parts of this episode, if not the best. Jessica Parker Kennedy is just one of those actors that can portray so much emotion, yet we don't even see her full face. She is just that good. In this show, Medusa is portrayed as a bit more sympathetic than she was in the book. And again, the line from Sally Jackson in the first episode could also be applied to someone like Medusa. Even with all of that, she is still, a villain that the heroes have to stop. Again, the budget was used really well, as Medusa looks fantastic in this show. How they defeat Medusa here is completely different than it was in the book. As in the book, Percy defeated her by looking at the reflection in a glass ball or something and sliced her head. In the show, Grover distracts Medusa, Annabeth puts her invisible cap on Medusa, and Percy just slices her head off. This is one of the coolest changes, in my opinion. Also, Hermes. Perfect. Nailed it. Just nailed it. Overall, this episode was a 9.5 out of 10.